was at the shoe store this morning trying on some shoes. I said to the assistant, these are just way too tight. She said, try it with the tongue out. And I said, it's so good, it's too tight. A Scotsman and a Newfie were walking down the road when they saw a sheep with its head stuck in a fence. All right, it's the perfect opportunity, exclaimed the Scotsman, who lifted up his kilt and leapt onto the backside of the sheep, shagging it furiously until he was satisfied. Smiling, the Scotsman smoothed out his kilt and turned to the Newfie and said, go on, it's your turn. Okay, said the Newfie, and stuck his head in the fence. Jack and Jill went up a hill to smoke a little leaf. Jack got high, dropped his fly, and Jill said, where's the beef? I remember when my ex-girlfriend used to ask me for directions, and she'd say to me, when I ask for directions, please don't use words like east and north. Interesting fictional book ideas and their authors. Why should I walk by I Own a Car? What Lonely Girls Should Do by Seymour Fellows. The Long Walk Home by Misty Bus. Race to the Outhouse, produced by Willie Make It and illustrated by Betty Won't. Son, I heard you got punished for saying the F word in class today. That wasn't fun, was it? No, Dad, it was fuck. What do you get when you eat 3 slices of cake a day? Diabetes. Have you heard about the brand new home COVID test? Yeah, so number 1, open a can of beer and try to smell it. Number 2, if you can smell the beer, drink it to see if you can taste it. Number 3, if you can taste it and you can smell it, this confirms you don't have COVID. Last night I did the test 15 times and all were negative. My dad woke up one morning about to go to work, but he was still really tired. So he decided the quickest way to wake himself up was to slap himself in the face. So he asked me to do it, but I guess I don't know my own strength because he went right back to sleep again. I saw a van today that was absolutely covered in dirt at the mall parking lot. And someone had written on it, I wish my wife was as dirty as this van. So I wrote, she is, when you're at work. A Newfie goes into a brothel, and a beautiful woman comes up to him and says, what'll it be, honey? Newfie says, I don't know, ma'am. It'd be my first time in a place like this. What do you recommend? The woman says, well, let's see. There's your old-fashioned, your BJ, 69ing, whatever your heart desires, sweetie. The Newfie says, oh, I never heard of a 69 before. I'd like to try one of them. The beautiful woman grabs the Newfie by the hand and takes him to the master suite. She mounts him and sticks her lady parts right into his face. Things are getting pretty intense, hot and heavy, and the woman is really getting into it. Suddenly, the Newfie feels a small queef hit him right in the face. He shakes it off as if it never happened, and he continues to go to town for another minute or two. And again, the woman let go of a large queef right on him. She doesn't even notice since things are so heated. After another little while, the woman stops and asks, so, are you enjoying your first time 69ing? Newfie replies, oh boy, am I ever, but I'm not sure if I can handle 67 more. Why won't you ever hear the song, I'm Walking on Sunshine in New Orleans? 'Cause for the locals, Katrina and the waves was not a good time. Instead of have a nice day, I think I'll start saying, have the day you deserve. You know, let karma sort things out. I took my father-in-law to the mall the other day to get him some good new shoes. He's 76. We decided to grab a bite at the food court. I noticed he was watching a teen girl sitting next to him. She had piercings all over her face, her lip, her nose, her eye. She had spiked hair in all different colors, blue, red, green, orange. My father-in-law kept staring at her. The teenager would keep looking, and my father-in-law would be staring every time. When the teen had had enough, she sarcastically asked, what's the matter, old man? Never done anything wild in your life? Knowing my father-in-law, I quickly swallowed my food so I wouldn't choke on the response, 'cause I knew he'd have a good one. And in classic style, he responds without batting an eye. I got really stoned once and fucked a parrot. I was just wondering if maybe you were my daughter. Well, it was funny until you got mad. Now it's hilarious. If at first you don't succeed, try doing it the way your husband told you. A couple took their son on a camping trip, and in the room they were staying in, there was only one bunk bed. So the couple decided that they would lay on the top bunk, and when they were about to have sex, they made up code words for faster and slower. Faster was lettuce and slower was tomato. When the son asked what they were doing, they told him they were making a salad. The son replied, "Well, could you be a bit more careful? You're spilling salad dressing all over my face." "Dad, how are babies made?" "Dad, Daddy plants a seed in Mummy's tummy." "Daughter, does Mummy swallow the seed?" "Dad, only if she wants new shoes." I had an interview for a job as a blacksmith once. I was asked if I had ever shoed a horse. I said no, but I told a donkey to go away once. Woman at the shoe store. "Hi, do you have a size 8 that looks like a 7 but fits more like a 9? You laugh because you think I'm kidding. I smile because I know I'm not. Talk to your doctor to see if shutting the fuck up is right for you. Sometimes I like to hold the door for people who are far away so they feel obligated to run just a little bit. Don't play stupid with me. I'm better at it. First, you told me to be myself. Now you're telling me to not be an idiot. Make up your mind, woman. Is it wrong to ask someone with an eye patch, was it all fun and games up to that point? I passed a guy with a cup sitting outside a 7-Eleven. When I walked out, he said, "Any change?" I said, "No, you look the same as when I walked in." During an immigration interview, name? Reggie. Sex? Yes. 4 or 5 times a week. No, I mean male or female. Yes, male, female, sometimes camel. Holy cow. Yes, cow, sheep. But isn't that hostile? Yes. Horse style, doggy style, every style. Oh dear. No dear. Dear runs too fast. Answering machine message. I'm not available right now, but thank you for caring enough to call. I'm making some changes in my life. Please leave a message after the beep. If I don't return your call, you're one of the changes. What's the worst part about being a vegan? Getting up at 5 a.m. to milk the almonds. What's the only way possible for a man and a woman to be friends without sex? Marriage. A very naughty horse race. Number 1, passionate lady. Number 2, bare belly. Number 3, silk panties. Number 4, conscious. Number 5, jockey shorts. Number 6, clean sheets. Number 7, thighs. Number 8, Big Johnson. Number 9, heavy bosom. Number 10, Mary Cherry. They're at the post. And they're off! Conscious is left behind at the post. Jockey shorts and silk panties are off in a hurry. Heavy bosom is being pressured. Passionate lady is caught between thighs and Big Johnson. At the halfway mark, it's bare belly on top. Thighs open up and Big Johnson is pressed in. Heavy bosom is being pushed hard against clean sheets. Passionate lady and thighs are working hard on bare belly. Bare belly is under terrific pressure from Big Johnson. At the stretch, Mary Cherry cracks under the strain. Big Johnson is making a final drive. Passionate lady is coming. At the stretch, it's Big Johnson giving everything he's got. And passionate lady takes everything Big Johnson has to offer. It looks like a dead heat, but Big Johnson squirts through and wins by a head. Heavy bosom weakens and thighs pull up. Clean sheets never had a chance. 2 old ladies were sitting on a park bench when a man in a trench coat came up and flashed them. One old lady immediately had a stroke. The other couldn't quite reach. My wife was very naughty all year, and Santa didn't bring her any coal. He brought her a ball gag. So I guess he was listening. A woman sends a text to her husband. "Honey, don't forget to buy bread when you come home from work. And your girlfriend Valerie says hi." Husband: "Who's Valerie?" Wife: "Nobody. I just wanted you to answer me to confirm that you saw my text." Husband: "But I'm with Valerie right now, and I thought maybe you saw me." Wife: "What? Where are you? Husband: I'm near the bakery. Wife: Wait, I'm coming right now. After 5 minutes, his wife sends a text. Wife: I'm at the bakery. Where are you? Husband: I'm at work. And since you're at the bakery now, buy the bread.